Someone sent us a scorpion in the post as revenge, but how did this come about? 2 months ago, I was a special guest on one of Scott's Inverts live streams. The drinks were flowing, the banter was going, which is never a good mix. He turned around, spontaneously said if I can get to 2,000 subscribers, I might shave off my moustache. Boom. Yes, I hit it. Right, turned off the live stream. I went live on this YouTube channel that you guys are on right now, saying everyone come over to Scott's Inverts YouTube channel, get him to 2,000 subscribers, and then he can shave it off. Bang! It worked. You guys are absolute amazing. So maybe his revenge is actually your fault. He did say, I'll get you back for that. And that's what's in here. Scott texted me a couple of days ago and said, what's your address? Didn't think nothing of it. Got a bit scared. It's Scott. It could be anything. It could be a massive tarantula. It could be a snifferpanty.com sort of. It could be anything with Scott. So I was a bit scared. I gave it to him. He said, wait in on Tuesday. Oh, okay, then Tuesday come, and I sat and waited in all day, nothing come. I texted him, and he goes, oh, there's live animals in there, I hope they'll be okay. Oh, no. So today, on Wednesday, it arrived. Here it is. It says Creature Crate on the front of this box. Now, I've got an idea what Creature Crate is. They're quite viral at the minute. Everyone seems to be unboxing them on their YouTube channels. I don't like mystery boxes. I'll just put that straight out there. I don't like mystery boxes, and that's pretty much what this is. It's a website, creaturecrate.com, I think it is, or something like that. I'll leave it linked in the description down below, where you can pay £30 and they will send you this. You don't know what's in it, you don't know anything. On the website it says add your t-shirt size, so there could be a t-shirt in here, there could be anything. And I've seen all these videos popping off, loads of people saying, oh, I've got this Creature Crate, I'm going to unbox it. And I just swipe them off, I don't want to watch them. I've watched one unboxing of a Creature Crate, and that was Scott's Inverts. He got a scorpion, a tarantula, and a load of stickers and stuff like that. So I'll leave that video linked just up there. And while you're there, why not subscribe to Scott's Inverts? He deals with all things invertebrate related, and he also drops a few little reptile videos here and there. We have a load of banter, and it's just absolute amazing fun. Go and support him because he supported us. FYI guys, I'm going to need your help to give me ideas on how I can get revenge back on him. Leave your suggestions in the comments down below. The weirder the better. But he sent me one, so it could be anything. I don't like mystery boxes. One, I just don't like the surprise factor behind it. Number two, I've not got a massive collection, so I don't have massive amounts of spare tubs just lying around, do you know what I mean? You can buy these on a monthly subscription as well for a reduced price, where they'll send you one every month, I assume anyway. But I just don't like them. I haven't got the equipment. Whatever animal is in here, I may not be able to house at the best possible way that I can, just simply because I don't know what's in here. I don't know anything. So I'm hoping there's like little care guides in here or something along those lines. I don't know. But we'll have a look. There might not even be animals. It might just be t-shirts. It might be a sniffer panty inside this box. You never know what it could be. But that's my theory on it anyway. I mean, the mystery boxes and stuff are great for the big invertebrate and the tarantula YouTubers and all that sort of stuff. And the big tarantula keepers that keep hundreds of them. Because they've always got spare enclosures lying around. I'm trying to figure out how to actually open this box. I just thought, where's the box, where's the box, where's the box? The box comes like that with Creature Crate on the front of it. So if I send him a box with that sticker on the front of it and just fill it full of loose dubia roaches, can you imagine the black eye that his wife's going to give him? There we go. That's the only sort of blade area that I've got, so I'm going to cut myself. Because everyone always comments and says, oh, I hate your knife skills, you're going to end up hurting yourself. I still haven't yet, but we'll see. So this is, or should have been here yesterday. It was a postal issue, which I have got a problem with that in the startup, because it says here, special delivery before 1 PM. Oh, and it didn't come until the day after, so we don't know what's in here, or if is in here, if it's still alive. We have had a random, I'm going to say a random heat wave. It's not really been a heat wave, but it's been hotter than normal. So, oh, got a heat pack sat up there that's stuck up to the top. So the heat pack has cooled off. There we go. A little gift from @Scott's Inverts. Thank you, Scott. Again, I'll leave him linked down in the description down below. Sticker. Creature Crate. I like that sticker, to be fair. I like that design. I'll stick that somewhere. I don't know where, but I'll stick that somewhere. We've got a card. bio box. I'm actually going to check out the bio box solely because I do like all my bioactive bits and bobs. Creature crates. I'm not an invertebrate tarantula community, so to speak, so it's not really a massive interest in mine. I've got a few and I love them to pieces. Oh, I caught a glimpse of it. Oh, heebie-jeebies. Don't get me wrong, fascinating species. They really are an absolute fascinating species. This is where I fall short. I genuinely don't think I've got an enclosure that's big enough for what I've just seen. I just caught a glimpse and shut it straight away. So there was other stuff in there that I didn't quite see, but maybe that one just up the back, up the top there. I've got a spare Exoterra there. It's only a 30-30, so that's not going to be massively ideal. It'll do for now, but this is what I mean by I don't particularly like mystery boxes for people who don't have a large collection of invertebrates. We don't have too many spare enclosures lying around. That animal, and my mentality on all animals, I try and provide the biggest space I possibly can without giving them too much space where they can't find food. So a little 30cm Exoterra is probably what I'm going to use here. It's just a 30-30 cube for that. I don't know what else is in there. I just saw it and I thought, oh. To be fair, let's have another closer look. Are we ready? As soon as I lift this up, you're going to see it straight away. Oh. 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 Stuck to stuff. Oh, he's alive. He's alive. He's just moved. But I'm going to be massively honest with you here. There's no species name on this box. I would assume as well there's a piece of tissue just lying there on the top. So I would assume that scorpion ended up or started life underneath that tissue and is now on top of that tissue. He is quite defensive. So I don't know the species of scorpion. The problem, I mean, I've not unboxed it. There might be something throughout the box that actually tells me what it is. But scorpions come from a variety of places and require a variety of care for their advanced care. There's a lot of people keep them, or keep all tarantulas and stuff pretty much similar sort of state. Oh God, he's clawed open. He's ready to attack and oh God. Let's put him down and stop throwing him around, because if he's not had any tissue over the top of him, he could be battered and bruised. There's no name underneath it, there's no name all the way around it, and there's no name on the top of it. So I don't know the specific species. It looks like an Asian forest scorpion, but I'll have to do a check. Now with me personally, I don't advocate a wild caught species. I just don't want wild caught in my collection. And that's another thing with mystery boxes. You never know whether they're wild caught, captive bred, captive raised. You don't know any of that. But that's a beautiful specimen. It really is a beautiful specimen. But what species is it? We'll go through the typical... Well, let's have a look through the box, because there might be something in the box that says it. Let's have a look. Stings and things. Awesome sticker. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but that is an awesome sticker. They've really put some art and design sort of factors and features into that. Corkback. You can never go wrong with a piece of corkback. To be fair, that's got quite a nice dome on it, so that might go in that big enclosure build that we are doing. And this is another thing with mystery boxes. You can't do this. I am getting a species that's going to be going in there, but it's going to take me a month to build this whole enclosure. You can't do that with a mystery box. Let's have a look and see what this is. Is anything going to jump out at me? To be fair, for the price that has been paid for this, because I think this is £30 in the UK, to get a scorpion, oh, it's moving as well, that scorpion's moving. It's fascinating, absolutely fascinating. We need a name for him. Pincher, Pinchy, ugly mother. I'm on camera. Stick your name suggestions in the comments down below. I'm looking for cute names like Fluffy and stuff like that, just for the humour factor behind it. If I'm on a future reptile room tour video and I go, let's go and check out Fluffy, and then I show a big scorpion going, ah, I want to kill you. Imagine how amusing that'll be. For £30, I mean, you pay that just for that scorpion alone. Terror from another time. The black scorpion. Is that a species name for the scorpion, a black scorpion, or is that a poster? I must admit, it is a pretty well done poster. So where should I put that? I'm actually going to have to be careful where I put that, because I've got a 6-year-old here, and if he sees that, I don't want to give him nightmares. He is autistic, so it'll probably go up on a rack system that I've got up there on the side that he can't really see too much. That's a good poster. To be fair, if you're into your mystery boxes and you have got the facility to care for anything that might come in it, it's good value for money. A couple of more pots. I don't know what that is. It's a tub with sphagnum moss. I don't know if I can open it. I think, now I watched Scott's inverts video on the creature crate, and he said he got a little enclosure that's got a little tattoo ink cup in it, substrate, so I would assume that is a little enclosure for what's in here. This is normally how slings, spiderlings, baby tarantulas actually come. Now on the front of this it says I mean, I don't know why I'm showing the camera, because you're on a rear-facing camera and it's going to look the wrong way. T-V-D-G. I can't even read the writing. But again, I don't know what that is. I don't know the care for it. I would assume it goes in there. So I'm going to have to look up that really, really quickly to now, as soon as I get that out, and we'll have a look. But I would assume that's a baby tarantula. So a quick 10 minutes on YouTube, and I found out a little bit about this spiderling, this sling. It's a Talitali cattle Vedesi, and it's a beautiful tarantula actually. I did just watch one of Bugs and Stuff's videos from when he was exploring Mexico around this actual specific species with Andrew Smith. If you don't know, Andrew Smith is one of Britain's most highly regarded tarantula sorts of people.
Hi, Guy here from Bugs and Stuff and GiantSpiders.com. We're in Mexico and we're searching for another spider, Reptile Vedesi.
He goes out there looking at all the stuff, and he's done a load of work on it to the point where he's actually described his own tarantula. I think it was the Reptile ungartni. Now, the video that I watched was uploaded a year ago, and this was titled Reptile Vedesi. So I assume this is just like the Reptile albipalossum that's now a Talitali cattle. I don't 100% know if you know that, or if you know that I've got the particular right species here so that I can get the care requirements right. Stick it down in the comments down below, because no care requirement did come in this packet, so I don't know. However, what I did notice from that video, they've done a load of land surveys. So it's a Mexican species, if it is what I think it is, which is a Reptile Vedesi, or what used to be a Reptile Vedesi. Then it's a Mexican species. Temperatures raise in the middle of the day to 37 to 40 degrees Celsius. It's a dry, sandy top substrate, but with a humid burrows.
So check out the sandy coloured soil and how dry it is on the surface. This of course reflects nothing on the conditions inside of a burrow, which can go quite deep. So inside burrows it's often much more humid.
And it does live in burrows the majority of the day out of the sun, and comes out through the night time. And it's a 1 centimetre sling, so it is only a baby. Luckily, very luckily, we do breed our own fruit flies here. So that's absolutely perfect for this particular species. So I am actually quite chuffed with that. Really, as much as I don't like mystery boxes, that is a beautiful tarantula when it grows older. And I would assume this is the let's have it open to check it. Yep, this is the actual little substrate pot that they've sent with us. So we've got a little tiny water dish in there with sphagnum moss on top of cocoa fibre. It is a very, very wet sort of setup, so I'm actually going to leave that open to dry out for a few hours before I add that tarantula in here, which is going to be fun in its own world. It has got a few air holes in the top, so I do like that, and it has got a hinged lid on it, so I will never lose the lid, and it'll be great for feeding. And do you know what? I'm actually really, really quite chuffed with this tarantula. As much as I'm not a massive fan of tarantulas, I've never had much luck with spiderlings or slings. This is a beautiful tarantula, and I am actually looking forward to its future, basically. So we're going to see it grow up, we're going to see it go through molts. I'm going to get the molts, and I'm going to use the molts to scare the living daylights out of people. And it just looks beautiful. We'll be able to see what sex it is once it gets older. And yeah, I'm more than happy with this particular tarantula. But like I say, I'm going to leave the lid off to let it dry just a little bit more. Let's put that over there. Again, the jelly pots, they're absolutely amazing. They're going to go absolutely perfect for the beetles I do have. All the stickers and the jelly sweets are just yummy. This guy, however, I don't know. He's fascinating. He really does look fascinating. I'm chuffed to bits with him. Him. I'm not 100% sure. But I don't know the species. Is it an Asian forest scorpion? Is it an emperor scorpion? I have absolutely no idea. So what I'm going to do, we're lucky here at Northern Exotics because we do bring in a lot of wild stowaway animals. So at the minute we've got a Chinese house gecko, Wish, and we've got Mushu, which is a Calyx versicolor. So I have got the contacts to reach out to. I'll send some high definition pictures of this to them and see what they come back with and see what it is. The problem with this that I can see is normally when you get a big specimen like this, it's normally wild caught. And I don't like wild caughts. I mean, if it's a female, I've seen people get scorpions in as they've just brought it, it's come in a box, whatever, they've got it, and it's actually had babies while it's been in captivity. So it'll be interesting to see if that happens with this. So I'm going to have to do a lot of research on this to do with their care. Well, first of all, I've got to find out what it is, then go down the line of their care requirements. Then, there's just so much I've got to do because it's not labelled. If you know the actual species, give us a shout because I'd love to know what you think of it. But for now, I'm going to tart up the little Exoterra because he is a good size to go into that Exoterra, and we'll get him in there. What else have we got? Oh, jelly pots! You can never go wrong with jelly pots. And it's the beetle mix as well, which means my sun beetles are going to have a good amount of food. To be fair, you get an awful lot of stuff for the price of £30. And I mean, the postage on this costs £7 something. So, at least that's what it says on the front anyway. Bubble wrap. We could never go without bubble wrap. Bubble wrap is God. What's this? Oh! Got a fridge magnet. So I tell you what, Creature Crate, from what I can tell, is a fairly new company. They've put a lot into this. And last but not least, a jelly sweet. So thoughts on the Creature Crate. For value for money, you do get a lot of stuff. I mean, it's well worth the money that it costs for this. 100%. If you're like me, or less than me, animal-wise, and you don't have a lot of spare enclosures kicking around, you don't have a massive amount of knowledge, then no, it's not for you. If you're a big collector of invertebrates, there is a lot of people out there that have got 100, 200, 500 different species of tarantulas and invertebrates and insects, that sort of stuff, then yeah, it's for you. You have a massive knowledge on this sort of stuff and it definitely works for you. I'll leave all their links in the description down below. Massive thanks to Scott's Inverts for sending this to me. I'll leave his links in the description down below. A little bit of a top tip for the Creature Crate themselves. If you want to aim your company towards people similar to me that don't have massive amounts of experience with this sort of stuff, maybe add in a few care guides to the specific species that you are actually sending. Now for me, I like to go in detail. The progression of the hobby is a regular thing in the reptiles and the invertebrate community. No longer do we keep invertebrates in little tubs of soil. We try and match their specific environment out there to better care and to better hope that they actually do live and survive and thrive in captivity. So something along those lines would be extremely grateful for me anyway. Your price, your value for money, second to none. You can't beat it. The quality of all the stuff that has come, amazing, second to none. Make sure that various things are labelled because I still have absolutely no idea what species of scorpion this is. I'm going to assume it's a Asian forest for now. However, if this is a wild caught specimen, if I keep it in an Asian forest enclosure and it's not an Asian forest, it's going to deteriorate basically. So I have to do my research and my investigations quick. But sending out a little enclosure is absolutely amazing. Everything is perfect and I love the cork bag. Thanks for the sweets. To subscribe to my channel, Northern Exotics, click on that one down there. If you want to subscribe to Scott's Inverts, click on that one up there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Tune in next time to see these guys get rehoused.